Hi folks, Southern Remarketing in Jackson, Mississippi, where we sell cars and trucks. We sell mostly trucks, folks, diesel trucks of every kind. If they make a diesel truck, we've sold it. One of the hardest trucks to find right now, or impossible to find, is a nice 7.3. The best engine Ford ever made, hands down. Generally agreed by everyone who deals with trucks, especially one that's not ragged out and all that. A low mileage 7.3 they don't exist, but we've got one here today we're going to list in a really nice truck. A 2002 Ford F250, 02 Ford F250, turbo diesel, 7.3 liter, four-wheel drive. It's got the XLT package, folks, but it's got everything the Lariat package has except leather. It's got cloth interior, which is real nice. Sitting on a matching set of tires, great tread and all that. The spares underneath it. Got a bed liner in it. Gonna have a good ride and drive. Dan will give you a test drive here in a little while. But the truck's only got 119,000 miles on it. Finding a 7.3 with only 119,000 miles on it, I don't know what to compare it to, but we've not seen one in years. Here it is. Come on. Look at it. Stands up. Got a great stance.
Headlights aren't foggy. Taillights aren't
the chrome's
condensed.
Not chipped and pecked. I want you to look at the tire tread on these tires. That's a good set of tires. No rust issues under it. Of course, it's a Southern truck. You look around here, and it is an XLT, but look at all the equipment it's got.
Power seats on both sides,
Yeah.
Automatic headlights, fog lights, etc.
These seats are in great condition. The headliner looks good. Everything works.
Carpet's
See the
clean.
carpet here, clean in here. The Nerf bars are clean. Dad's gonna peek before. See how clean it is? Only 119,000 miles. I mean, that is.
Got the fold down armrest, got your cup holders in the back. I'm on my cell phone, so the video may be a little off, but headliner is in great shape.
It won't show. It won't look it in the pictures, folks. But I promise you, the headliner, we can't do anything about those shadows that show up. You can see under here how clean it is. Spares underneath it, just like it ought to be.
Before somebody asks, my cleanup guy got a little carried away on the pressure washing and messed up the bed stickers, so I put some FX4 stickers. The old one said 4x4 off-road.
It's like new bed liner in it. See down the sides, it's not binged and pinged. Straight as an arrow all over. Once again, up under here, no rust issues of any kind. Shows clean as it can be.
It's got the extra leaf spring for the towing package. See in here how nice all that is. Not threadbare.
Those of you who are seeing our first video in a while, the reason I'm walking like this, I got a broken shoulder. And if you decide you're going to break, if you're right-handed, you decide you want to break your right shoulder, don't. And certainly don't do it when you're 102 years old. It hurts, and you can't fix it. It won't get well. But anyway, look here. Look how nice these seats are. Carpet's pretty. The dash is not cracked and beat up. It's not beat up in here. It's never been a farm truck or any of that.
There's no rust, no bubbles, any of that anywhere. It's a Southern truck.
Now, I like the equipment on four-door XLT. I like cloth interior. F250. Did you show up under here, son? The other side. Somebody will ask me, cause.
Why didn't you show that? Well,
folks, I don't know what to say about this truck. Those of you, whoever buys this truck is going to know as much about it as we do. They're going to know what a special truck it is. Those of you who have been looking for a 7.3, and they're legion out there because I get calls every week. If you got to get a 7.3, well, we've got one. So those of you who have been looking for one, you won't find one like this. You won't find one this nice with this low of miles, period. Don't care. Search it. internet. Well, let me take this back. You may find one, but if you do, they'll want something ignorant, $30,000 or $40,000 for it. I promise you they will, because these 7.3s are becoming so collectible. Anyhow, we're going to list it. We're going to sell it. Someone is going to own it. Whoever does will be proud they own it. It's a 2002 Ford F250 four-wheel drive XLT package, but got every bit of the lariat equipment on the inside. Sitting on a good set of tires, matching tires, perfect tread and all that. The spares underneath it. It is a four-wheel drive truck, just like you'd want it to be. All in all, a great truck, only 119,000 miles on a 7.3. So, like I say, if you've been looking for one of these, you may never find another one like this, folks. Thanks for watching our video. We do appreciate it. Look forward to visiting with you about this truck and seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi.
All right, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. Now I'm going to take you on a test drive. Before I do, just want to show you under the hood a few things. First of all, we don't clean under hoods. This is just how it came in. So, you know, you can tell if it's been off-road in the mud, it ain't spent much time there. But the main thing I want to show you is there's no blow-by. Now, there's a little wisp of smoke you can see. Smoke is not a big deal as long as it's not puffing. And I got a 15 6.7 Platinum that's smoking way more than this. The main thing is, though, you can see, set the oil cap down on the tube, it doesn't blow off. If it blows off, that does mean you have blow-by. And all that is engine compression getting past the piston rings and into the crankcase. It's not necessarily the sign of a bad engine, it's just the sign of wear. And this one doesn't have any. It's also got the compressor, AC compressor. Looks like it's been changed. I think the radiator's been changed at some point. The tank, all nice. Still even got the little rubber boot over the radiator. I mean, over the battery cable ends. So anyway, just wanted to show you all that. Now we're going to take you on a test drive. Okay, now we're in the truck. Going to take you on a test drive. Before I do, you can see got the CD and cassette player, electric shift, four-wheel drive. Got the power adjustable pedals, extra power outlet, overdrive button, automatic headlights, fog lights, etc. You'll have to excuse my shaky camera work because I'm filming with one hand and driving with the other on some of the worst roads in the city of Jackson, and on top of that I'm having to use my cell phone to do it. So everything, even though it may come out a little shaky, rest assured the truck itself has a great ride and drive. And one thing you can take away from all these potholes and bumps and everything that I'm hitting is that the truck is tight. There's not a bunch of squeaks and rattles and clunks and bangs or any of that. So that's always good to know. Of course, with such low miles, you wouldn't really expect any of that anyway, because I mean, trust me, I don't know if you've been shopping long, but for us to find a 7.3 with only 120,000 miles is like pulling a needle out of a haystack. I mean, it don't happen. So I was just shocked and amazed, really, to get this thing bought. And it fires right up, hot or cold, runs perfect, hot or cold. And you know, whether you buy from us or whomever, you always want to hear a Power Stroke diesel run cold, because if it's got injector problems or other issues, it may run perfect warmed up, but it'll run like crap when it's cold. And I don't know if you can see the gauge down there, but you can see it is cold. So just warming up, but no issues there. Windshield's in great shape, no rock pecks, no cracks. It even still says Super Duty over the rear view mirror, and that kind of backs up the low mileage deal, because it's hard to find a Super Duty that hadn't had its windshield changed at some point, and 99.9% of people don't want to pay. Basically, it's double the price on the windshield for it to say Super Duty versus just a plain windshield. And I'm going to try not to run over this goofball here doing calisthenics in the middle of the frontage road. But anyway, like I said, just a super clean, super nice truck. It's even got a trailer brake controller. We've used it. We pulled a camper back from Collins, Mississippi with it with no issues. So, you know, I know if a truck will pull an 8,000 pound camper, then I know it's a good truck, because, you know, when you're pulling a big heavy load like that, any issues are going to immediately come to the forefront. If it's running hot, running bad, brakes are weak, anything like that, you're going to know pretty quick when you hook a big camper up to it. So I know this one is good to go on all that. The dash is in great shape. There's no cracks, there's no discoloration or anything. The only thing I would really nitpick, this windshield, the side window, you can't really see it. It's got some little scuffs on it. Not a big deal. I haven't really tried to scrub them off, but I'm sure they'll come off. But I try and nitpick these trucks as best I can, even though it's something most people wouldn't even see, like a rock peck or whatever, because I know most of our customers are buying sight unseen, and most of them are having them shipped. And so I don't want to risk bad feedback or something on a rock peck or a ding or whatever. But if you want to fly in, drive this truck home, you can. I would not hesitate to hop in it and drive it absolutely anywhere. It's that good of a truck. It runs great, drives great. We'll pick you up at the airport during our regular hours, no extra charge. We'll come back to our place here in Mississippi. We'll do all the paperwork and all that and feedback and stuff, and let you get on the road. On the other hand, if you're like most of our customers from the Northeast or the Midwest, and you're buying a truck from us because, well, first of all, we got good deals, and second of all, we got rust-free trucks. So with that being said, if you don't have time to spend 2 or 3 days out on the road driving or flying down and driving home, then you know, don't let the thought of shipping it or the expense worry you, because if you look online at these websites where you can get free shipping estimates, don't let those prices scare you off. Odds are we can save you as much as half off the average quote, and the reason for that is most of these guys, they're not actual shippers. They don't have a fleet of trucks out on the road hauling vehicles. Get over, dummy. I want you to look at this. I'm sitting here letting him over. I'm going to quit talking about it. If you've been on the interstate much, if you see a truck that says Swift on it, well, first of all, Swift is an oxymoron when applied to these this company, and second of all, whoever's driving, odds are this is they haven't been behind the wheel very long, so avoid at all costs. But anyway, back to the truck. Like I was saying, most of these places you find online, they're not actually shipping the trucks, they're just brokers, and all the brokers and all the actual drivers use this one website that's not open to the public to get together, find loads, post loads, and all that. And we've jumped through all the hoops and paid all the fees to join that place, to be a member and all that. So basically we can offer you wholesale cost on shipping vehicles. And the way it works is we just post it, and it'll give us a suggested price, and we can, if you're not in a hurry, we'll go lower and try and catch somebody ready to make a deal, or if you're in a hurry, we'll go higher to make it worth somebody's while to make a detour to get the truck or drop it off. But either way, it's a real simple process. We handle all the arrangements, and all you do is when the driver drops it off, you pay him for the transportation. So it's real simple deal. I keep saying simple, but it is simple, and we don't make anything off of it. It's a free service to our customers, although if you're not a customer, for $50 we'll still do it, but we rather do it for our customers. If you buy a truck from us, then we'll do it for free. but we don't have any markup or make anything on it. If you're interested, you can shoot me a text or an email with your zip code, and I'll let you know a good ballpark figure on shipping. And if you're anywhere near Dallas or Houston or Atlanta or pretty much anywhere in the state of Florida, then I can get you a real good deal on shipping. Just get in touch with me to find out. 601-376-9869. Like I said, we do all the arrangements. All you do is sit back and wait till you hear from the driver, and you meet him somewhere like a Walmart or truck stop or something. He'll drop your truck off and you pay him. It's something we do all the time, so not a big deal. But anyway, if you have any questions about this truck, give me a call. If you want to know what it takes to buy it, give me a call. Want to make an offer, any of that, just give me a call. I don't know of anything on this truck that doesn't work like it should. No rock pecks in the windshield. I don't even think there's any rock pecks in the whole truck for that matter. I know there's no dents, no dings. It's got the upgraded 2016 style rear tailgate, which was on there when we got it. I guess they just liked the look, or maybe they dented it, the old one, and they just had that one laying around. I don't know, but it matches the truck. It's a nice little upgrade that not everybody will notice, but it's there and it's kind of cool. No flood, no salvage history, 100% clean title, so you don't have to worry anything about that. And one other thing, I like to show the dash after we've been driving a while. We've been going nearly 10 minutes now, and you can see there's no service lights on. No engine light, airbag, ABS, any of that. I think the little seatbelt lights on, but that's about it. And I like to show the dash after I've been driving a little while, because it's easy if you got a light on, plug your scanner in, kill the light, and then take a picture and say, oh look, no lights on. But if there's a problem and you haven't fixed it, then as soon as you go to driving, that light is going to come right back on. So that's why I like to show the dash after we've been driving a little while, just so you can see for yourself that there really are no lights lit on the dash. So once again, it's a 2002 Ford F250 XLT Super Duty 7.3 Power Stroke diesel, 119,000 miles, although it just rolled 120. Anyway, we've been driving it, like I said, but body straight, interior is super clean, runs and drives great. Just a nice truck, and something that is increasingly hard to find, which is a nice, not beat up and abused 7.3 crew cab 4-wheel drive short bed. And pretty much got most of the Lariat equipment. It's got the power pedals, it's got power seats, it's got automatic headlights, it's got fog lights, windows locks, tilt cruise, all that good stuff. So it's basically a Lariat in all but everything but leather. And I don't know where you're from, but here in Mississippi, cloth seats are nice, especially on a hot day. But if you really want leather for an extra $1,000, we can put leather in this truck. Just throwing that out there. I'd leave the cloth alone. It's pretty clean, but that's up to you. But anyway, once again, if you have any questions, give us a call. 601-376-9869. Appreciate you watching the video, hearing everything we have to say. Look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.